still not subscribed to the partition, you know, it's a lot of ways that you can do this besides watching all the content. But before we start, always remember, go to the channels link. Every show that we have, you can always see every show before everybody else see the show. But besides that, always remember, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, put it on all. Until then, always remember, anything is possible. Thank you for choosing the partition. Now let's get into the show. Anything is possible. Peace.
Stand up, they looking at me like, I know you're not waiting. Did I say it right? Yes, you did. Yeah, I know my Sir Charles. So not every 5 or 10 minutes,
My son got me this with my dad, so I can always have him with me whenever I do the show.
Take 2.
Hold on, wait. I don't want to laugh. Welcome back to Choppin It Up with Lil Ron. Today in the studio, we have another person on this new season that we had on the last season, and this guy comes out of Colorado. I want you guys to welcome the one and only Nuff. How you doing, man?
Hey, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trying to enjoy this Houston weather right now, you know?
Yes, it's hot. It's hot out here.
Yeah.
Yes. I wanted to bring you on the show, man, because I heard a lot about you, and I wanted to be able to sit down and chop it up with you, because I got major love for Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do, everybody that come on the show, I always tell them to kind of introduce themselves to my fan base, because my fans don't know you, and they're going to get to know you, and they're going to love you just like they love me and everybody else come on the show. So kind of introduce yourself to the fans, and we can go from there.
All right, well, yeah, like I said, I'm Nuff from Greeley, Colorado, you know, Nuff 2437. You know, just been, you know, working and making this music for a while now, trying to get out to Houston for a while.
Yeah, man, and we're glad to actually have you out here, man. 'Cause it's a lot, man. I mean, you probably haven't got a chance to go around the city yet, but it's a lot.
Really not yet. Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people that travel to other states, they tend to love this. That my son, he can't stay out of Colorado, man. I know why he go up there, but he can't never stay out of Colorado. But Houston has a lot to offer, man. We have a lot of places, man. We try to give a love to a lot of people, man.
Yeah, everybody I've ever met from Houston out in Colorado, I know a lot of people out here just never been out here. It's always all love with the people. They're real humble.
Yeah.
I like that.
So what made you, the first thing I do want to ask is, what made you start rapping? What got you into doing rap?
You know, just growing up, just listening to music, you know, just listening to music, it was always something I knew I always wanted to do. I was probably like 9 years old when I wrote my first song and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a cover to an old school song that I heard on the radio back in the day.
Got you.
Then eventually, you know, I ended up getting my first studio around like 15 years old.
Wow, 15 years old. Man, did you record a lot of tracks? Did you put an album out?
Yeah, I was recording a lot of tracks. I had a lot of, you know, I had a big group of artists. You know, we were always in the studio just making music. We were all young. We were all trying to figure out the game, still trying to figure out how we're going to do everything.
Yeah, because, you know, back then when people was doing music, we didn't have it like we have it now. When I was coming up, man, you had to buy all these mixers. You had no computer you could do it on. You had to buy this mixer.
Yeah.
You had to, Pro Tools always been in effect. People always had to do Pro Tools, and you had to go in and you had to buy all these extra accessories, and you had to know how to run each track on the board. You didn't have no auto tunes. That didn't even exist.
That didn't even exist.
And none of that stuff wasn't even in the play yet.
Yeah.
How do you see from when you started up until now how the technology actually changed the way in recording music, as far as like promoting yourself, getting signed to major labels and stuff? How do you see it actually change?
So yeah, like I said, when it all started, that was kind of like the beginning of everybody getting to home studios. You know what I mean? I used a program. It was was like $50 or something. It was called Mixcraft. You know what I mean? And
Yes, I remember that.
so yeah, that's how I learned how to mix and master and all that stuff. And then, I just kept doing it. And then, linked up with a couple people that could help me out. Met up like with first like my buddy Classic Colorado. Shout out Classic Colorado. He put me on a lot of game. We were just taught me a lot. We were making beats, how to mix and master, how to eventually he introduced me to Symes Carter, and then that's where it really got going. Shout out Symes Carter, by the way.
Took off from there.
Yeah, Symes Carter. Yeah, he works. You know what I mean? He's a crazy dude, and when he gets behind those keys, he gets to work. So yeah, ever since then, and then started getting plugged up with Houston once we met Rashid. My homie Montana. Shout out, rest in peace, Montana. Introduced, linked up me and Rashid, and then from there, just meeting everybody through Houston, working with everybody.
I met a guy that his name was Rashid. I think he goes by. I think he said it's Alive and Free or something like that. I can't remember. He had like a real big movement that he actually does. But I do notice in the new generation of rappers, we got more people that actually rap and do a lot of music videos than they do LP songs.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Everybody's
like
making
singles is the
videos.
things. Yeah, singles is where it's at right now. It seems like
Yeah.
a lot of people are either just dropping like small EPs or smaller albums or just flat out singles. And like a lot of the people that I talk to are always like saying singles is the way to go right now. Get a single going. And yeah, I mean, it seems kind of work that way right now. It seems that's kind of what I'm doing. It's not what I'm set on doing right now, just what I'm doing at the moment. Slowly working on the project as well, but just dropping singles and videos out there.
So the project you're working on right now, would this be like your debut album?
No, I wouldn't even call it. Yeah, I already dropped a project called Moved Up. Dropped that last year, 2021 in February.
Did it do good?
Yeah, it's doing pretty solid. We got, I got songs with Little Flip, Carolyn Rodriguez.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Flip Gates.
Lucky Luciano. Yeah, from Dope House.
Yes.
Bunch of Dope House actually people on there.
SBM label.
Yeah, SPM's label. Yep. Lil Young's on there. Yep.
Wow, man. And that's actually good. That's another Houston artist.
Lil
we
Young.
all are basically connected with one another in some shape, form, or fashion. We all are connected. Do you actually see yourself doing a lot of concerts, a lot of shows, doing traveling, going outside?
Yeah, that's actually what we're doing right now. This is like the beginning of it here, coming to this city as we speak right now. So, it's cool. I perform so much in Colorado, and I enjoy it. I love my hometown.
You got to travel outside.
Yeah, it's time to go out there. It's time to let the other people hear me out. Especially because the more strangers I meet at the shows, and they always they like it. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like I heard you talking about on another episode of the show. How you were talking about people always dying in their home city.
Yes,
and the most hate is in their home city. So and it is true. You know what I mean? Because like I said, they knew you, from way back.
Yep.
And they can't see you as the possible rising star that you are. So making the moves just makes them hate you sometimes.
That's right. It always bees that way, man. I see so many people so talented and they don't get a chance. And when they do actually get out, then they really don't want to get out because they want to be true to their hoods. Their hoods is the one that's going to take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, them outside people, they're not going to take you out. It's just going to be the people in your hood that you grew up around and you be around is going to be the ones that's going to take you out. The other people, strangers, are not going to do it because they don't know how you move.
Yeah.
It's your people in your team. They infiltrate and they tell other people, all right, this is how you move. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Man, that man lost his life at an early age. Big L from New York. I was talking to somebody about him the other day.
Dog.
He lost his life. Fat Pat from Houston, Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, Fat Pat, he was actually killed here in Houston.
I didn't know that.
He lost his life, man. And so a lot of good people, all of them just lose they life, man. And it's sad that That's the way how stuff actually is.
Yeah.
It's just people. They just don't. They don't know, man.
And
It's so much you can actually do, and when you go outside of the box, man, because every city has somebody interested that you can actually listen to and learn from. Because no rappers actually sound the same. Because what your style is in Colorado is different coming down here in Houston. That's why people now people still love Lil Flip.
Yeah,
Some people,
Lil Flip is big, man.
Yeah, so a lot of people in Houston, oh man, Flip it washed up and this and that. No, man. If people in other states still love Lil Flip, you got still people that still love Mike Jones.
In other
states, man.
Oh yeah, Mike Jones always does good in Colorado.
Yeah, so that people they don't understand, but it's just
actually I think he's in Colorado today.
Oh wow.
Actually in Fort Collins today. Yeah, Mike Jones is at a car show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
I just seen that this morning.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Another question I do want to ask. In doing your music the way that you actually do it, do you see yourself doing like basically either owning, if you already did, you own your own label, or you working on actually getting that, going to that stage?
Yeah, so like, I basically do, I'm an independent artist. I got a distribution deal with GT Distribution, which their distribution deals with Empire.
Okay.
So, but as far as everything, I'm independent still, my record label is me right now as we speak, and it's legit. Still working on legitimizing, trying to put people on eventually once I,
Once you get out there,
once,
you just bring them up under your wing.
Yeah, bring them up. That's what was the next thing. That's always, something I wish, people before me did a lot more. And then, thankfully I did meet a couple people to help me out along the way and stuff. So I just want to be that to the next generation for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't like to turn back around and help the new generation. They spend more time down talking to the next generation. They don't want to actually see the next generation actually progress. And you got to remember, at the end of the day, every legend, including Tupac, they had to all pay dues. You have to always give credit to the people that came before you, because if they didn't do it, we wouldn't even be here actually doing this. So you definitely, I'm with you on that. I think too,
just people just forget. They don't like the younger people's attitude. I think people forget how it was when they were young. They had that same attitude as well. They just forget because it's them. Right. You know what I mean?
when I was coming up, when we started actually using profanity a little bit more hardcore in our records, the grandmothers and stuff like there's no respect. Cut that trash off. I don't want to hear that trash. That don't sound good. So as time goes on, like I told a guy on another episode about the parental advisory sticker.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know where that came from. I said, that came from Luke. He fought the Supreme Court behind one of his records. Yeah. That's why you're able to have that parental advisory and you're able to say what you wanted to say on the records. Because at one point in time, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Luke made it possible after he won that.
Luke
Campbell. Luke, Uncle Luke?
Yeah, Uncle Luke. Yeah, okay.
Yes, from Miami. Yeah, he's the reason why everybody can actually do that now. So that was something that amazing. Now, do you actually see yourself actually doing any movies or doing any acting somewhere down the line?
That's something I'm definitely open to. That's actually, definitely on my mind. It's like, how do you start? Where do you even begin with that? Like, I don't know too many people getting that, but if I were to ever meet the right person and the right people, that's definitely something I would be interested in.
Yeah, a lot of times people, they don't understand. Well, you can shoot a music video and you can do your rapping. You can do movies. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
You just
different.
You're rehearsing your stuff. You're doing it. Boom. It's actually good. So the last thing I do want to ask you, that's important. I notice a lot of rappers have their own clothing line to represent their stuff. Do you have like your own clothing line?
Yeah, right now, I'm wearing my own clothing line right now.
I kind of figure. I look at your shirt. I was like, man, it look like it's his own clothing line.
Yeah, this is my line. Yeah, just call it Nuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's gonna be right.
How did you
my name is
with
pronounced Nuff. My name's out of Nuffers for short. The clothing brand's gonna be called Nuff.
And what made you come up with the concept and the design of what you have?
Of this shirt right here, it's kind of just this is not the only thing. I got a bunch of other stuff. I got a couple buddies that we get there, we draw and stuff. Well, they draw. I spit the ideas. They come out. Shout out C's. He's definitely one of the artists, the main artist that I have that drew this shirt right here, and my other shirt that's really popular. It's It's a joint shirt, a Colorado joint shirt. So yeah. I'm sorry, I lost myself.
Oh no, that's good because I'm amazed as how you branding yourself is important. A lot of people they do not do that, and I tell people all the time, being branding is very very important, man. And if you can't brand yourself and you can't market yourself, then you shouldn't even do it at all. Period, man. How am I gonna be out here rapping, and then I want people to check me out, but I can't at least brand myself? Hey, look, not only you like my rap, my flow, my style, and what I do. Hey, man, here's my merch. This is my merchandise. Do you have like a YouTube channel or anything like that?
Yep.
Okay. So just how your YouTube is going?
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Got the followers keep going up, the views keep going up. It's like the more content I put out, definitely. YouTube is okay. I really I think I'm gonna transition more to being my videos on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Because I hear that's what I've been seeing is the better move. Like they pay more and all that too.
Facebook YouTube is the killer. The reason being because YouTube, every age is always on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have a Facebook. I learned that from somebody else. But we come to the segment which is called Leon's Top 5. Leon was a cousin of mine that actually got killed in 18-wheeler last year. What would be your Leon's Top 5? It can be rap, R&B, gospel, jazz, blues. What is the top 5 artists that you listen to?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be hip hop, rap.
Okay.
My favorite is definitely gonna be 50 Cent.
Okay.
Shit, the hustle's crazy with him. Overnight stuff. You know what I mean? When I was young, when I saw that was crazy.
I can tell you something that people don't know about 50 Cent. They don't know about this. You know the person that actually sponsored one of 50 Cent's first early on concerts? It was a rapper that sponsored that.
Who was that?
Master P.
Oh, really? I didn't even know there was a connection there.
That. Yeah, he sponsored that for 50 Cent.
And that's what's good about Master P. He doesn't, have to talk about it. He just does his moves. And
when I heard in the interview, I was like, Master P. I was like, how did they connect? But I think about it, I was like, okay, what, down south? He was over here. Okay, yeah. So Master P actually helped him. So 50 Cent is 50 Cent is good, man. I don't care what nobody say. 50 is good. And actually, he moved out here in Houston.
Oh, yeah?
He
was out here a couple years ago, huh?
Yeah, he lives in Houston.
He was taking pictures when he first got here,
Yes. People making memes of him.
Yeah, making memes of him with the cowboy
hat. Yes. So 50 Cent is one.
Then, next I got to go with SPM, South Park Mexican. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Houston's own, Dope House Records.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And then third, Too Short, man. Too Short. The reason why I like these three artists, the first three artists, because they make me laugh too when I listen to them. You know what I mean? 50 Cent, the way he disses and goes at people is just funny to me. SPM, he's just a clown on the mic a lot of times. His skits, the way he says on the mic, like even when he talked about a time where he was getting beat up and pulling some dude's dreads. You know what I mean? So I was like, he's a joker. You know what I mean? I like that. And then Too Short, just the crazy things he says is just funny to me.
I was just listening to album number 10.
10, yeah.
I was just listening to that earlier, man. Too Short, man. People overlook that man.
Oh yeah, he's a pioneer
his
for
work,
sure.
Oh man, Too Short, and he got that signature word.
Yeah.
That's the signature word, man. Yeah. So Too Short, that's three. So what would your last two be?
NWA. For sure, number 4.
Cheating.
I'm cheating with that one, but I'm
man, rest in peace to
There's
Easy
3 of
E.
them right there. Easy, Dre, Ice Cube, even Yella, MC Ran, The Doc, you know what I mean?
Man, a lot of people, they forget about the DLC.
Yeah, he from Dallas too, you know what I mean?
And he had a baby by Erykah Badu.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yes, Erykah Badu's child, one of her kids, came from the DLC.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Yes, a lot of people, they do not know that.
He's one of my favorites for sure.
I would listen to The Formula.
The what?
The Formula.
Yeah.
Yes, man. and what will be your last one?
That's tough.
Uh-oh.
5th, I'm gonna have to go Pac, but Lucky Luciano, honorable mention for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a Tupac fan, and I tell people, I look at the way how the world is with music, and I know a lot of people miss him and they really wish he was here. And I told a lady the other day that I kind of, it's not to say in a bad way.
Yeah.
it's kind of a good thing that he's no longer here.
Yeah.
Think about it. If Pac and Big was here, nobody would have got
Yeah,
because
right.
everybody would have cared about what we cared about what Pac said, and we cared
especially
about what
back then.
Back
at that
then,
time, there wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much, and your Jay-Z, he would have rose up.
Yeah, well, they say Jay-Z
like
and Eminem got big after Pac and Biggie left. Like, their albums were out for a while and caught traction after, you know.
Well, I think after Pac died, the person that actually made the noise, that kicked the dough in, and I have to give him his credit, Master P and No Limit Records.
Master P, he had it for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, man, they
that
had
fool
it
took
down.
advantage of his deal for sure.
Yeah, Master P, he did, and after that, you know, Jay-Z, he sold
maximized. Not took advantage. He maximized his deal.
He did the only deal that I don't think nobody will ever get a chance to get ever again.
Hey,
yeah, but
executives didn't see that one coming for sure. You know what I mean? That was a smart move by him for sure.
Yeah, and he's still to this day, he's a smart man. He came in, kicked the dough in, did what he needed to do, got out, and went on his way.
And he's still doing, stuff. You know,
movies,
rap snacks,
food.
Yeah,
and one thing that people don't understand: food. You got to eat.
Yeah,
you gonna need food. So that was a smart thing. So he did. And then I heard he's into making ice cream.
Oh yeah, I so is E40. I think too. I think they're together.
He got some sausages. I saw he had some sausages and stuff that he actually got. Well, they being smart. They're actually doing food now. Mm-hmm. So that's actually good. Now, how can the people find you on social media?
So find me on every music platform, every social media platform at Nuff 2437. Spell NUFF 2437. Pronounced Nuff looks like Nuff.
Got you. And they can find you on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
Everywhere with Nuff 2437.
So when do your new album come out?
Right now I'm working for a few days before my birthday in late August.
Okay, so by late August.
By late August, I'm hoping the new project comes out, yeah.
Okay, y'all make sure y'all go and support this you know the name for the project?
No, not yet.
Name you don't know yet, but if y'all follow the social media, y'all follow the Instagrams, you gonna know the project and when it's gonna come out. But I did enjoy you, and I'm glad you came down Colorado to come and kick it with your boy LaRon.
Yep.
Now, what I want to do is, until next time, you guys always remember, anything is possible. Thank you for choosing Chopping Up with LaRon. Until next time, we out. Peace.